exactly 6 weeks. Um, Actually, maybe 6 weeks tomorrow. But there's nothing like jumping in, is there? Um, you see this beautiful artwork here today. This is the reasons why I exist. We exist for the wonderful Native American and uh, Native North American artists who are represented here. I wish you could have been just a little fly on my shoulder for the last 3 days as this room became a big empty space to a construction zone with pieces of material I still don't know where they went or what they're going to do to what you see today. The greatest part of my job yesterday was calling the winners of each classification. And I'll tell you that every single winner, and as I said, we have one winner who's won everything from Girl Scout of the Year, almost to Queen Elizabeth. And she was as excited as those winners who had never won anything before. So it was really terrific, very exciting. And thank you. We couldn't do this without you. You're here because you support these artists. Some of you are the artists that we support. And we're thrilled and very pleased to show you the best of the show for the 94th Annual Santa Fe Indian Market. Thank you and welcome.
All right, thank you, John. For those of you who are newer, and for those of you who are returning, my name is Dallin Mabey. I'm Northern Arapaho and Seneca. I'm currently the Chief Operating Officer for SWAIA, and I'm extremely delighted to present the awards program for 2015 in our 94th Indian Market. It has been a phenomenal experience over this last year. Last year we jumped right in, produced a fantastic event, had a lot of great record-breaking success on a lot of different levels. It was very exciting, and it was very difficult to try and figure out how we were going to kind of top that this year. And it's not that we're trying to top it, it's just that we're trying to match it. And I think this year's award program is a great reflection of how phenomenal the quality and the standard is for our artists. We did a lot of things differently. We're trying to make this organization a little more efficient. We're trying to elevate the standards, and the juried competition reflects that. When you peruse the room this afternoon, you really are seeing some of the finest art that Indian country is producing. I'm absolutely grateful for our judges. They were selected for their expertise, for their collection, for their knowledge, for the way that they've spent their lives surrounding themselves with Indian art. They are curators, collectors, a few gallery owners, just people that know what they're looking for. They've seen it for years and years and years, and it's reflected in these amazing awards that you see before you. We want to thank a few people real quickly before we start announcing the best of class winners as well as the special awards, and then we'll make our best of show announcement. We'd like to thank the City of Santa Fe and the Convention Center. Melanie and her crew have been fantastic in helping us create a wonderful, wonderful presentation that is respectful and appropriate for the quality of art that you see before you. We want to thank some of our donors and sponsors, the Santa Fe New Mexican, who helps produce our official booth guide and artist guide. We want to thank Native Peoples Magazine for being our official magazine, for being a partner with us as we present Native art to the world. They sponsored a wonderful kickoff party last night. If you weren't able to be there, we had the opening of the Indian Market Edge show, proudly sponsored by Joanne and Bob Balzer. The reception itself was phenomenal. There was the kickoff party was full of some light installations, the opening of the Edge show. There was an urban art battle, some large format live performance art done by Mateo Romero and Aaron Kinate in regards to the missing and murdered Indigenous women. Some of that stuff is still outside. You can see it a little later on tonight. It was just been a wonderful, wonderful opportunity. We're grateful for JLH Media and their ability to help us fulfill our mission, tell the world about our narratives and about the wonderful things that are happening here in Santa Fe. I am relatively knowledgeable about the awards program here. I've been showing as an artist at Santa Fe since 2001, and I honestly, didn't realize the importance of the awards program until 2007. It was actually my brother who convinced me to actually come to the awards program. I was busy working on some last minute stuff. But as I look out on some of these artists here with us today, I'm extremely glad you are here. For those of you who are veterans, it's still exciting. It's still great to be recognized by your peers and by the Indian art community. For those of you who are new, it's amazing, and you will enjoy the ride for as long as you are here and participating in the Indian market. Without further ado, I would like to get started. Some of you have already seen some of the award winners, but what we'd like to do is, as we call you up, we're going to leave the ribbons on the table so they stay on the table. We've had a few walk off in years past, and it's great to see those ribbons accompany the piece this evening during the sneak and general preview. So please, I'm just going to give you a handshake, and I'm going to give you approximately 11.4 seconds to tell us your life story and the inspiration behind your piece. Not that short, but I'll keep it short. So I don't have a hook, but I have these big, huge hands. And if one of them appears on your shoulder, it's about time to start wrapping it up, okay? We do have lunch available. It'll be available till 2, maybe 2:30, depending on how long this program goes. But we are going to try and keep it very short and concise because I know that you guys want to get throughout the room and just see all this wonderful art. Okay, here we go. Classification 1 jewelry. Sponsored by the Bernard Lewis Charitable Trust. Goes to Ernest Benally. Is he with us this afternoon? He might still be in Gallup. So he's here in spirit. I'm going to say thank you on behalf of Ernest Benally. Most of our artists sometimes are still working up until the bitter end, but that's just part of the excitement of Indian Market. Please check out his piece. All the best of class, as well as the special awards, are here with a few exceptions. Blue Rain Award is still hanging, so please check that out when you get a chance. Okay, we'll move right on to Best of Class 2, Pottery. It is sponsored by Maureen Hamilton and Ben Crane. Are they here? And that goes to Nancy Youngblood.
Thank you to Swaya and all the judges. This is my 41st India Market, and the last time I won this award, I was pregnant with my oldest son, Chris, who won it last year. So I'm thrilled. Thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. The next classification, Classification 3, in Paintings, Drawings, Graphics, and Photography, sponsored by Ann Griffith Ash and a few other Swaya donors, goes to David Dalasoya. Come on up. Give him a big round of applause.
I'm really nervous, so. David Dalasoya Jr. from Hopi and Laguna from Haute-Villa. I was born and raised in Southern California, so my piece, the painting here, has kind of got a mix of urban and Hopi, taken home quite a bit, and also the street life stuff too with lowriders and airbrushing. So it's all a mix, but the feeling and spirits are all there. So thank you everybody for being here and supporting all the other artists too. Thank you.
Okay, Best of Class 4, Wooden Public Figurative Carving and Sculpture, sponsored by Roger and Paula Layden Foundation. Goes to Bryant Mavasta Hanyoti.
They don't make Hopis this tall. Good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for having me, and thanks to Swaya and the judges and family and friends for all the support. I know artists depend on that support when you're tired and have those hours of work and aching backs and hands and eyes. That support is all you need and gets you through. So thank you, everyone. I also like to thank my students, past and present, for sharing their experience with me, and my principal for letting me off of school for 3 days. And so thanks, and hi everybody at First Mesa. I'm from Hope Vela, from Coyote Clan, and I'm just blessed and thankful for being here. And today my dad's here with me. Last year it was my wife and my daughter, and everything that I've learned and the techniques that I've been inspired by was taught to me by my dad. So I'm very thankful and proud that he's here. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay. Got to be smarter than the microphone, right? Okay. The next classification, classification 5, in sculpture, sponsored by Gary, Brenda, and Haley Rettenberg. And the winner is Troy Sykes. I was going to go into a whole other thing, but please come up. Congratulations. You know, there's always a challenge in trying to find what represents the technique and expertise involved in a certain classification. Interestingly, this classification, sculpture, involves everything from monumental bronzes to large stone pieces to glass to also figurative carvings. This piece may be small in stature, but it is rich in expertise and technique, and so I'm really excited for this sculptural piece.
Yeah, I think all us Pueblo people don't grow tall. I don't think anyone need to say anymore. I think that one said it all. Yes, my name's Troy Sykes. I'm from Pueblo, Zuni. I am a fetish carver, traditionally. I'm a fetish carver. My grandfather, George Halu, started carving in the 1930s, and he is the foundation of what I do. And I'm a third-generation carver. And I would like to thank my grandfather and my 2 uncles, Miguel and Raimi Halu, and my late brother, Kovan. All these people have gone before us, and I pay them a lot of respect for what I do. And I also like to thank Ray. He's my partner, and he's part of the reason I come up with some really unique ideas. We brainstorm together, we feedback off of one another of what we do, and yeah, that's what I do. So thank you. I also like to thank Swaya and the staff and the volunteers for all the hard work that they do. Thank you.
Okay, Best of Class 6 Textiles, sponsored by Shiprock Trading. There's Jed Faust in the room. I recognize you. This one goes to Dee Begay. Could you please come up if you're here? Give him a big round of applause. Congratulations.
They make Navajos tall. Well, thank you very much. I feel very fortunate to be here today representing my Navajo weaving culture. And I come from Arizona, a very small community called Sedlane, but I live here most of the time here in Santa Fe now. And I want to thank Swaya for giving me this opportunity to be here. I feel very fortunate, and thank you very much.
Okay, Best of Class 7 Diverse Art Forms, sponsored by Susan Jacques. Are you here? Just raise your hand. All right. That award goes to Sandra and Jamie Akuma. Jamie, no Sandra this afternoon. We do keep her quite busy. She's one of our designers in our couture fashion show. She is a 3-time Best of Show winner here at Indian Market, as well as a 2-time Best of Show winner at the Heard Museum. She's very accomplished. Her pieces are the contemporary and traditional dresses that you see up here on the stand, so please come check them out. All right. The next classification is Classification 8, Beadwork and Quillwork, sponsored by Catherine and Nicholas Carlozzi and Austin Box. Are they in the room? Oh, hi, Catherine. And that award is presented to Jackie Bread. Please come up, Catherine. Oh, okay. Jackie, are you here? Oh, sorry. Please come on up.
Oh, thank you, Swaya. This is so unexpected and just mind-blowing to me. My name is Jackie Larson Britt. I'm from Browning, Montana. I'm Blackfeet. And I would like to thank my family for all of their support, always, when I'm working. If you don't know, beadwork takes really a long time to do. And they're very, very supportive of me doing this. And thank you all for being here.
Okay, our next award is in Classification 9, the Youth Award. It is sponsored by various SWIA donors and sponsors, and that award goes to Cameron Growing Thunder. Come on up.
Hello. Good morning. Or is it? Okay, morning. Hi. My name is Cameron Haiti Growing Thunder, Taksha. First, I would like to thank the inspiration for my piece. Spotted Tail, for his belief in education. I'd like to thank him, and I'd like to thank SWIA for making all this happen. And then I'd like to thank my sister and my mother and my wonderful grandmother. Thank you. Yeah, and thank all you guys too for coming. Okay.
All right, thank you. Our next classification, Classification 10, is one of our newest additions. It is a wonderful adaptation and evolution of our traditional storytelling and narratives. It is Classification X, Moving Images, sponsored by Fox Audience Strategy, and that award goes to Kyle Bell. Is Kyle here today? All right, come on up. Give him a big round of applause. After the awards program is finished, we will have this, it's a short 14-minute video. We'll just kind of have it on loop, so if you get a chance, please check it out. We'll be showing it tonight as well. Congratulations.
Yeah, my name's, well, first, thank you for everything. I want to thank SWIA, all the judges. I dedicated the last 6 months to making this documentary on the artist Stephen Grounds, and it's been a wonderful journey, and my goal is just to hopefully, you know, whether you're an artist, musician, filmmaker, just keep being creative, and that was the ultimate goal. And I also want to thank, you know, my family, friends, Papaco Tribal Town back in Oklahoma where I'm from, so I appreciate everything.
All right, thank you. Our last classification is Classification 11, Basketry, sponsored by Jan and Stonk Colts. And that award goes to Carol Markley Douglas. Please come on up. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Carolee Markley Douglas. I'm Northern Arapaho and Seminole. And the basket I did is a tribute to mothers and burden baskets
So it was like a story of the mothers and the burdens that they carry. So if you have any questions about, I have a long list of materials, so if you want to talk to me later, I could tell you what they are. I'd like to thank SWAYA and the judges for giving me this opportunity, and I appreciate all the work that they put into putting this on. So, Mado.
Okay, at this time, we will announce Best of Show. Very exciting. Oh wait, there's some special awards first. Let's do that.